What's up, Gamecock fans? It's your buddy Rooster back. For any of y'all caught the video yesterday, I said I will be back after rewatching the game and give some takes on the team and the game and what I saw yesterday. And the biggest question again: offensive line. What did I see with my own two eyes? All right, I'm no O-line coach. I'm no rocket scientist. I'm none of that shit. But I'm a human being with a set of eyes that tells me there is really some communication issues with this offensive line. Stopping and rewinding and re-looking at the sacks and how that and the pressures that Virginia Tech was able to bring onto Lenore Sellers. Now, I get it a little bit. Lenore does have a tendency to hold the ball a little longer than usual because, look, the man makes plays, and you're going to have that, and you're going to take that with him. That's just how he plays the game. But wide receivers creating space. Now, Lenore did miss a couple wide receivers on some plays as far as some guys that broke open late. Here's the problem. When you got pressure in your face and you're trying to move around and you're trying to see, you can't really get through your progressions, or you can't really wait around on the receiver to break out and for the play to get open. When you got defensive linemen in your face or linebackers in your face. And I go back to some comments out of Beamer. He thought the O-line played pretty well overall. Well, we won the football game, and that's coach speak. And I guess they're later in the game, it did get a little bit better. And I know Virginia Tech kind of ran some twists on them and stunts, and it was maybe a little confusing. But there was cases, there was one guy there split our tackle and guard and was right in Lenore's face. That's a communication thing on who is supposed to take that guy. Was it the guard or was it the tackle? They both brushed him, but neither one of them got a good hit on him. And that can't be, okay, is the guard supposed to go out and hit someone else? Is he supposed to help the center? Is he supposed to take a linebacker? Is it left to the tackle, which was Josiah Thompson? If Thompson has nobody to his outside, then he should be fading back in to help. And I think it was Newsom or one of those guys that was in there at the time. I'm going to be honest with you, I really didn't pay that much attention to the number on the jersey because I was more focused on how, after years now, it's been a communication issue with the offensive line. And we heard this back all the way back into the Satterfield days. What is so hard in our communication that we can't figure out if a guy is standing right in front of two people, some effing body should be blocking that guy? Now, we heard Mike Shula say, oh, well, we're going to simplify things, and hopefully this helps the offensive line. And I've talked about it in videos. If you're simplifying your blocking schemes, it'll help the guys. Well, Virginia Tech was doing this. They used a little bit of what Illinois did. Well, then you saw it. And you knew teams were going to do that to you. But I don't know, man. Do we need to feed our offensive line some raw meat and put them in attack mode and say, go hit that guy? If there's a guy standing in front of you, he is your immediate assignment. Hit that guy. I don't give a shit what the other guy is doing. If he's supposed to go to the middle, then he goes to the middle and he takes a linebacker or whatever else. But if there's a guy standing there in front of me, I'm hitting that guy. If he has the most direct and immediate path to my quarterback, I'm hitting that guy. If someone else comes around me, loops around me, and gets to my quarterback, hey, this is Lenore Sellers. He has the vision to see someone taking a long route around to get to him. What he can't see is a guy running straight up, a linebacker running straight up the middle and in his face and like that. What he can't see is he's looking over and he has a guard and a tackle with one guy to block and neither one of them do it. Now, was it on the kids or was it in the play call? Is it the guard's job to take that guy? Is it the tackle's job? What is the communication? What is the verbiage that you use when you see that? Now, I don't know who's communicating the O-line signals, whether that's Lenoris or whether that's Bo Stanley, but somebody needs to figure it out. Somebody gets paid a shit ton of money as an offensive line coach to figure it out. You get into SEC play against some of these pass rushers, not saying the Virginia Tech guys were horrible, but they're not the elite SEC defensive damn ends you're going to see, and defensive tackles and linebackers. Their two linebackers are pretty good, but that is nowhere near what we see when we're going to go play Alabama. Well, I don't know. You might see it that bad in Alabama. They'll be better by the time we play them. You can bet your ass on that. Oklahoma's defense. Do you think Virginia Tech's defense was any better than that? Hell, you better be ready for Mizzou. You better worry about Kentucky. You better worry about Vanderbilt. O-line's got to do better. And I get it. It's not all them. But it is damn sure all you when there's a guy standing in front of you, in front of two of you, and that guy gets to your quarterback. And he's the only guy on that side of the damn defensive line. There was no one else. He split you, and there was nobody else out there to block. I saw, and I don't want to call the kid out, and I don't know what he was told to do. I don't know what his job was at this point in time by what the O-line play call was. Josiah Thompson left the offensive line to come into the backfield to help block a guy that was the running back responsibility. He left his guard standing there who got whooped because Josiah turned all the way damn near around to go block someone when the guy on the inside just ran right through our line. That's what I'm talking about. What was the call? What was Josiah's assignment on that? And if his assignment was to tell me that some guy, a cornerback or a linebacker that was way outside, that was all the way back almost to where the running back was to block him, was to turn around and try to run 6 yards back to that guy to help your running back block, if that's the call, then we need a different voice in that O-line room. And I never called for a coach to get fired. I did a couple years ago on the Clayton White thing because I was tired of seeing what this defense was doing, the lack of aggression. That's flipped. He's got talent, and I give the man credit and hat tip him every day. This defense will outperform what anybody expected from them, and we're going to make another video, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to give them their credit. But this O-line thing has to stop. Just blocking in general. I'm not going all O-line. Everybody needs to step up and make their blocks, whether you're a wide receiver, or a tight end, or anyone else. Somebody's got to figure out blocking assignments, and it ain't that damn hard. But that's my piece for today. I'm getting off my soap wagon. This is all I'm going to say about the O-line on video. I'm going to break down each and every guy or room, and we're going to talk about each room the rest of the week. We're going to get off the O-line. We're not going to get a good judge of what they've done when we play South Carolina State. Let's just face it. That's not going to tell us anything on whether this O-line has improved. But you got Vandy coming. You got Missouri coming. You got Kentucky coming. You got tests coming before you get the ultimate test in LSU. Better get it straightened out, because LSU's going to bring it. Watch them against Clemson. They're going to bring it. They're fast. Their linebackers are fast, and they bring a lot of heat. So you better get your O-line blocking issues, whatever the hell is, to get fixed out. Your communication, whatever's going on in that room, or any talk about SEC championship game or playoffs, going to be out the window really fast this year. That's the room you got to fix. I don't care what else you focus on, what else you think you need to fix. There were some open receivers that didn't get the ball thrown toward them yesterday because we couldn't keep defensive players out of our quarterback's face. And it's a fact. And I normally don't go on these temper tantrums, but I've had enough over the years. I've even made excuses for this O-line. No more. No more. I'm not making excuses. If Lonnie Teasley can't fix it, then put another voice in the room and find somebody that can. Sean Elliott's right there on that team. Sean Elliott will go through and headbutt the wall out to make sure this O-line improves. And that's my soapbox. Please like and subscribe. Love all you guys. Appreciate it. Y'all don't get on me too hard for getting on about this O-line thing, but I think fans have had enough. And we're tired of the excuses. Anyway, love all you guys. Peace.